Hi, and welcome back to No Joke Survival.
Preparations for the average family.
I'm Jason Hill.
I'm James Blackburn.
And I'm Danny Linsky.
And on this segment, we're going to have us a fun little competition using the flint and steel and just have fun showing you how to get a fire going.
We will see. I don't know. I'm putting my money on that guy.
Yes.
James is pretty
Don't disappoint
good.
me.
I'm the fastest fire starter in the world. You have no competition here.
Right? We should probably think safety, though, first, which is always important. And, you know, not saying that we've lit stuff on fire before, but
Just
I'm
saying.
sure glad Danny has the
Just-
fire
just
extinguisher
saying.
handy.
Yeah.
And James, you
Yes.
may want to do something
Yes,
with that.
I think I'm going to tie back this here mop because we don't want any incidents here.
Should be getting your face up in there.
Yes. So there you go. Safety first.
Now, before we actually get the contest kicked off, we went out into the field and did a little demonstration of starting a fire, and we'd like to show you that video right now. So check this out.
So here we are out in the field, and we're going to be constructing a basic fire using flint and steel.
Now, some things that you want to consider are being safe. And so we have a shovel, we dug a little hole in the dirt, cleared around it, and we also have water. So that when we're done, we're going to show you how to properly put out the fire to where it's completely extinguished.
And so the first thing that you want to do when considering a fire and keeping it safe is your location. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to try and find a level ground, and if there's any kind of debris, which there will be, you'll need to clear it out, kind of make sure that you have no kind of grass, nothing dead around, or anything that could catch on fire.
So to get started, we need to collect our fuel. And in order for the fire to actually catch, it's got to have different stages. You need some small kindling, some medium size, and then some larger sticks, and you build them up as you go. And so if you guys want to start collecting up some materials, I'll start building a little bird's nest to catch our spark.
Yeah, I see a lot of really good stuff really close by.
All right, get going.
Okay, if you have some really dry grass available or other materials, you can make kind of what's called a basket. And I like to do that just because it tends to give you a little area to work with, especially for catching the spark of your flint and steel. And when it's done, it typically looks kind of like a bird's nest. And you can fill this with additional dry leaves, dry material. But what this also does is if, for whatever reason, you need to move this to a different location, you can catch your spark in there and actually carry it, at least for a few seconds until it really gets going, to another location. And if that's the case, then you build it up into a little bit bigger basket. But this is just a basic one, some branches. We're ready to get this into our fire and get it lit. Okay, so what I got here is a Swedish flint and steel, and they make a lot of different types, but basically what this does is it creates a really hot spark when you scrape it. And the reason I like these is because you don't need an additional fuel source like a lighter that needs butane, etc. And even if it's wet, it's still going to throw a spark. So I'm going to see if I can get this going.
Sometimes it takes a couple tries,
Okay,
but there it goes. The man is a master.
go ahead.
And so from here, you'll want to always just keep trying to feed your fire before it goes out.
Welcome back. That was a fun video.
It was,
was.
it was. And you know, when we were out there, I noticed that right before you got started, or before the flame really got large, you kind of stuck a stick right in the ground. I mean, what purpose was that for?
Oh yeah, what I was doing is, imagine the stick in the ground, and what I was doing is putting twigs kind of up at an angle, and that was to allow oxygen to get up underneath it, as opposed to just laying stuff flat on top of each other and then it can't get any
Suffocate it.
air.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just a little technique that I learned, kind of like building a little teepee.
Yeah, I was always taught the teepee, and then when I saw that stick going, I'm like, well, that's
Yeah.
quicker.
Lots of variations. I was wondering where my hat was throughout that whole thing.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
grew
you didn't
some
have
glue.
very much hair on your head. back
No,
then,
no,
so-
I still
It's
don't.
mutual. You both have.
Right?
I-
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying here.
She shaved her beard this morning.
I did. I'm sorry, guys.
All right, so what do we got here, guys?
What we have is some grass that we got from outside. I'm not quite sure how well it's going to burn, but what we're going to do is try to get it started. I also got a little bit of that cotton ball with the Vaseline. And
That's, I think, kind of, stacking the deck a little bit on there if this is a contest.
you know,
I don't need
One
no
would call
stinking
that
cotton ball.
cheating.
Cheating.
No, I don't need a cotton ball to win this
No.
contest.
A mascot that way.
I am
Right.
confident that I'm going to win this thing.
All right. Well, what if we, I think that maybe without further ado, we'll get started. Looks like we have the flint and steel here, and then you have, looks like a
Yep.
little flint, and then,
This is my little pocket keychain. It's got a flashlight and P38, but I also have a little mini flint here I always carry with me.
Yep.
all right. Are we
So-
ready? Hey, don't get started now.
I'm just
Are we
gonna do
ready?
a Demo.
Let's get this going. Ready, set, wait for it. You know, he started since I had.
Oh, look, mine broke already.
No. See, I think that my odds were already pretty
Oh.
all right. Oh, see. All right. Stacking the deck a little bit. He's already getting some spark.
Oh, no.
No! Get a cotton ball. Oh, okay. He must have had a cotton ball in his pocket.
Wow, that's a good one, dude.
Dang.
I'm
That'd
impressed.
keep me warm anyway for many nights.
I guess
All right. Put that
I have
on.
made fire too.
This is it. If you want to see us more, feel free to visit us on Facebook at facebook.com/NoJokeSurvival. There you can ask us questions. You can also visit our website at nojokesurvival.com, and there are links to the videos. And come back and visit us next week. And next week we're going to talk about what to do when there's
no water.
Thank you so much. We'll
Thanks,
hope to
everybody.
see you. Drink some water before watching the episode. That way you don't feel so parched.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
That was
Yeah.